Good evening, friends, family, and supporters of Europe graduates. My name is Stempien, and I am excited to stand here this evening and share with you my Europe journey. But first, I would like to take this time to commend my Class 4 colleagues on this great accomplishment. Since day one, I have seen firsthand how much each of us have grown, both personally and professionally, and I am proud to be standing here today as a more mature, educated, and driven individual. However, as some of my colleagues might be able to relate, my future self looked quite different just a year ago. Honestly, I never liked school. I didn't do well in classes, I didn't feel supported by my teachers, and I really didn't feel that the education system was meant to work for me. As I approached my high school graduation, I knew the traditional college route wasn't right for me. I was anxious and felt unprepared to enter the next phase of my life. I had no idea what I would do next or how I was going to move my life forward. My future was a big unknown, and it was scary. But then, my mom told me about Europe, and I was immediately intrigued because it was so different than any other option that I thought I had. But at the same time, my experience during high school made me hesitant. The first weeks of the program were, honestly, very uncomfortable for me. I had never been immersed in something quite like Europe, where I had to share, be open, meet new people, and build relationships with classmates in my new community. I was stubborn, and I didn't want to give in. One day, I wore the cutest pair of shorts, and my program manager sent me home to change because shorts aren't allowed, no matter how well they tie your whole outfit together. And I honestly sat in my car for an hour debating if this was all worth it. But Europe's persistence prevailed, and I was able to open myself up to people in a way that I wasn't able to before. I was challenged, tested, and forced to break out of my shell. Soon I made friends, trusted the staff, felt supported by my instructors, and I wore pants every day. I was learning and gaining the experiences that I yearned for in high school. This worked. The support that I received from my fellow classmates, staff, and instructors carried me here to this stage this evening, and I am forever grateful. I am especially grateful to my coach, Cici Bustos, who tenaciously believed that I was capable of success. I am also incredibly appreciative of my internship team at Arizona Federal Credit Union. Grace and Freddie, thank you for giving me the opportunity to succeed and for seeing my potential. I loved every minute of my internship, and I learned so much more about myself. Europe instilled in me the fact that I am capable of whatever I set my mind to. I learned how to lead, how to collaborate, and how to work in the best interests of not only myself, but others as well. I am confident and comfortable opening up to others. And importantly, I have found a place where I fit. I now know that I am limitless. Standing here today, I am proud to announce that I have accepted a position at Arizona Federal Credit Union as a fraud investigator in the Account Protection Department. I am incredibly excited to start this journey and have never been this optimistic about my future, and I have Europe to thank.